Здравствуйте! Hello and welcome to the Russian language classroom. Before moving on to the topics that we are going to learn today, let us quickly revise the previous lesson. So, the topics that we did in the previous lesson, we will revise them quickly. So, if you remember correctly, we had done the adjectives in Russian language. So, I have written here Krasivy dom. Dom is a noun which means house and it is a masculine noun with hard ending. So, we are using krasivy and I have told you that an adjective agrees with the noun in gender and number. So, that is a masculine noun and singular number, that is why I have written Krasivy dom, a beautiful house. The next noun I have written here is ruchka. Ruchka is pen, which is a feminine noun with hard vowel a. So, the form of krasivy that we are going to use with ruchka is krasivaya, krasivaya ruchka, a beautiful pen. And it's a feminine gender noun, that is why we are using krasivaya, aya ending with krasivy. The third noun I have written is a neuter gender noun with hard vowel o ending. Pismo, pismo is letter and we are using krasivaya pismo. So, the neuter gender singular number of krasivy is krasivaya, krasivaya pismo, a beautiful letter or beautifully written letter. The next is a plural of karandash. Karandash, if you remember, karandash is a pencil. Karandashi, plural of karandash. So, which form of krasivy we are going to use with karandashi? Krasivye. So, krasivye is the plural number of krasivy. So, this was adjectives that we have done in the last lesson. So, let us move on to the plurals of nouns. I have written stol and karta. These are two nouns with hard endings. The first one is masculine stol, which is table, and the karta, feminine noun with a ending and it means map. So, how do you form plurals of stol and karta? We add I in stol and we replace a with I. So, the plural of stol will be stali and plural of karta is karti. The next I have written masculine noun with soft ending. So, here as you can see the ending is e kratke, which is a soft consonant. So, how do you form a plural of a noun with soft consonant ending? We replace this soft consonant with soft vowel e. So, the plural of muziei will be muziei. The next is again a masculine noun with soft sign. And how do you make or how do you form a plural of soft sign ending masculine noun? We replace this soft sign with e. So, the plural of slavar will be slavari, slavari dictionaries, muziei museums. The next is again a soft sign ending feminine noun. So, chitraj is a feminine noun with soft sign ending. So, how will you form plural of soft sign ending feminine noun? Again we will replace this soft sign with e. So, the plural of chitraj will be chitraji, notebook, notebooks. The next is again a feminine noun with ya ending. Ya is again a soft vowel. So, what do we do when we have a feminine gender noun with a soft vowel ending ya? For example, kuchnia, kuchnia is kitchen. So, how do you form plural of kuchnia? We again do the same thing. We replace the ending which is a soft vowel here ya with e. So, the plural of kuchnia will be kuchni. The next one we have is more. As you can see, more ends with a soft vowel ye. So, all the nouns with soft vowel ending ye are neuter gender nouns. So, how do you form a plural of a neuter gender noun with ye ending? we replace ye with ya. So, the plural of more, Maria. The next and the last we have today is akno. Akno is window. So, how do you form plural of akno? We replace o with a. So, the plural of akno is okna, and it is a neuter gender noun. So, this is all about plurals that we had done in the previous lesson. Let us move on to the topics that we are going to do today. The first topic that we are going to do today is the plurals of some irregular nouns. So, this is basically a continuation of the previous lesson. So, there are some nouns whose formation of plurals is not according to the prescribed rules. So, they are considered as exceptions. So, let us find out which nouns are exceptional while forming their plurals. There are some nouns whose plurals are formed by adding a at the end. If the ending is hard and ya at the end when the ending is soft. For example, here the first noun I have written is Gorath. Gorath is city, and plural of Gorath is Garada. As you can see here, the is a hard consonant ending noun. So, I have written Garada, a. The next I have is Dom. Dom, as you know, Dom is house, and plural of Dom is Dama. Dama, houses. The third one is Lies. Lies is forest, and plural of Lies is Lisa. Lisa is forests. In addition to these three nouns, we have Uchichal. Uchichal we have done. Uchichal is a teacher. Uchichal ends with L and a soft sign, which is a soft ending noun. So, we will add ya instead of a. So, Uchichal, plural Uchichilya. Let us move on to the another category of irregular nouns. The first one I have written is least. L-E-S-T, least. Least is a leaf, and plural of least is listya. So, what we are doing is we are adding soft sign and ya at the end. So, least, listya. The next one is brath. Brath, you already know this word. Brath is brother. So, plural of brath is bratya. Bratya. Again we are adding soft sign and ya at the end. The third I have written is stool, a very common noun. Stool is a chair, and plural of stool is stoolya. Stoolya, we are adding soft sign and ya. The next category of irregular nouns is, I have written these three nouns here, and as you can see, while forming the plurals, we are dropping these three vowels, ye, yo and o. Jane, Jane which is day. So, the plural of Jane is dni. So, as you can see, we are dropping this ye from the plural. Jane, dni, days. The next we have is achyets. Achyets is father or papa. So, while forming the plural, what we are doing is we are again dropping this ye from the plural. So, the plural of achyets is atsi. Atsi. The third is zwanok. Zwanok is bell. Zwanok. Zwanok, while forming the plural, again we are dropping this o. So, the plural of zwanok is zwanki. Zwanki. So, let us repeat them once again. Gorath, plural Garada. Dom, Dama. Les, Lisa. Least, Listya. Brath, Bratya. Stool, Stoolya. Jane, Dni. Achyets, Atsi. Zwanok, Zwanki. there are some more categories of nouns which do not adhere to the prescribed rules of formation of plurals. So, let us see what are those nouns. For example, yablaka. Yablaka is apple. So, what is the plural of yablaka? Ideally, it should have been yablaka with a ending, just like we do with akno. So, plural of akno is okna, but there is a slight deviation. So, yablaka, the plural of yablaka is yablaki with e. So, this you have to memorize because these are exceptions. The same way, sasyed. Sasyed is neighbor. And what is the plural of sasyed? It is not sasyedi with e, it is sasyeji. Sasyeji with soft e. So, yablaka and sasyed, you have to memorize their plurals. The next category of nouns are nouns. So, while formation of their plurals, we change their stems. So, there is a slight change in the stems of those nouns. For example, sistra. What is sistra? Sistra, sister. So, how do we form plural of sistra? Syostri. So, it is not sistri, it is syostri. So, we are adding yo here. So, this way we are changing the stem. Sistra, syostri. Druk, druk, as you know, druk is friend. So, how do you form plural of druk? Druzia, druzia. So, we are adding here z in place of g. Druk, druzia. Mat, mat, mama, mother. And what is the plural form of mat? Machiri, machiri. The same way, doch, doch is daughter. And what is the plural of doch? Dochiri, dochiri, daughters. Now, come to the last word that I have written, chilavek. Chilavek is human being or man. And what is the plural of chilavek? Liuji. As you can see, this liuji has nothing to do with chilavek. So, this is altogether a different word. So, this you have to memorize, of course, because without doing so, you will not be able to make the or form the plural of chilavek. Chilavek, liuji, ribyonak, dechi, and so on. There are some more examples. So, let us repeat them once again. Yablaka, apple, yablaki, apples. Sasyed, neighbor, sasyeji, neighbors. Sistra, syostri. Druk, druzia. Mat, machiri. Doch, dochiri. Chilavek, liuji. Apart from the irregular nouns, there are some nouns which are always in plural and there are some nouns which are always in singular. So, let us see some of them on the blackboard. These are some of the nouns which are always plural. For example, achki. Achki is spectacles. Achki. Noschnitze. Noschnitze is scissors. Noschnitze is also always in plural form. The next is jengi. Jengi is money. Again, jengi is always in plural. Chissi. Chissi, this word we have already discussed in the previous lesson. Chissi is watch, and this is also always in plural. The next one is briuki. Briuki, trousers. Trousers is again always in plural form. So, apart from the nouns which are always in plural, there are certain nouns which are used always in singular. For example, mebel. Mebel, mebel is furniture. So, we do not have its plural form, mebel. Next one is pasuda. Pasuda, utensils. Again, we do not have any plural of pasuda in Russian. Third one is obuf. Obuf, footwear. Again, it is always used in singular number. And the last I have written here is adyeshta. Adyeshta, dress. So, these four nouns are some of those nouns which are always used in singular number. And here These are some of the nouns which are always used in plural form. Achki, noshnitsi, jengi, chissi, bryuki. Achki, spectacles, noshnitsi, scissors, jengi, money, chissi, watch, bryuki, pants or trousers. Mebel, furniture, pasuda, utensil, obuf, obuf is footwear, and adyeshta, dress. The next topic of this lesson is very small yet very interesting topic. How do we say months of a year in Russian? For example, in English you say January, February, March, April. So, how do we say those months in Russian? Let us find out. The first is January. So, how do you say January in Russian? We call this month as Yanvar. Yanvar, stress is on A, that is why this Ya is reduced to E. Yanvar, January. Fevral, February. Fevral. Next is Marth. Marth is March. April, April. May, May. Yanvar, January. Fevral, February. March, March. April, April. May. The next month we have is June. So, how do you say June in Russian? Iyun. Iyun is June. Iyul, July. August is August. Sentiabre, September. October, October. Noyabre, November. And December, December. So, let us repeat them once again. January is Yanvar, February, Fevral, March, Marth, April, April, May, June, June, July, Yule, August, August, September, Sentiabre, October, October, November, Noyabre, and December, Decabre. Yanvar, Fevral, March, April, May, June, Yule, August, Sentiabre, October, Noyabre, and Decabre. So, these are the months in Russian. Okay. How do we say 11 in Russian? It is called Одиннадцать. 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 Одиннадцать is 11. 2 is двенадцать. 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 13 is тринадцать. 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 Please pay attention to the stress. Here stress is on E in Ajin. Here the stress is on A in Natsach, and here again the stress is on A. 14 we say Chittirnatsach, Chittirnatsach, and stress is on E, Chittirnatsach. What about 15? 15 in Russian is Pitnatsach, Pitnatsach. Ajinatsach 11, Dvinatsach 12, Trinatsach 13, Chittirnatsach 14, Pitnatsach 15. What was 16? 16 is Shistnatsach, Shistnatsach, Shistnatsach. 17, Simnatsach, Simnatsach. 18, Vasimnatsach, Vasimnatsach. 19, Jivitnatsach, Jivitnatsach. And 20 is Dvatsach. So, now if you remember from 1 to 10, then it becomes easier for you to memorize these nouns, these numbers. For example, if you remember Ajin, which is 1, then you only need to add this nat sach to make it 11, aji nat sach, which is 11. If you remember 2, which is dua, again you have to add only nat sach. 3 again nat sach, chittiri nat sach, pyaj nat sach, shesh nat sach, same nat sach, vosam nat sach, jevit nat sach, and thus is different. So, you have to memorize the numbers from 1 to 10 first, and then you have to memorize numerals from 10 to 20 or 11 to 20. So, let us repeat the numbers from 1 to 20 once again. Ajeen 1, dwa 2, 3, chittiri 4, pyaj 5, shesh 6, same 7, vosam 8, jevich 9, jsh 10, ajeenat sach 11, dwinat sach 12, trinat sach 13, chittirnat sach 14, pitnat sach 15, shistnat sach 16, simnat sach 17, vasimnat sach 18, jivitnat sach 19, and dvat sach 20. In the last lesson, we had learned the first conjugation of verbs. We had done some verbs like chitach, panimach, izuchach, and so on. So, in this topic is a continuation of the same conjugation, first type conjugation. So, there are some more verbs with a different ending which are conjugated in the same way. So, I have written 2 words here with ya te soft sign endings. So, let me tell you that these 2 verbs are also conjugated in the same way as we have done with the verb chitach. So, how did we conjugate chitach? We had removed this te soft sign ending and added these endings to the root, which is gulya. So, if you remove te soft sign from gulyaj, what remains? Gulya, and we are supposed to add these endings as per the pronouns here. For example, how will you conjugate gulyaj? Ya, gulyayu, ya gulyayu. The same way, ti gulyayesh, ti gulyayesh. Onana, third person singular number, gulyayet. Ya gulyayu, ti gulyayesh, onana gulyayet. What about me? First person plural number, mi gulyayem, we gulyaiche, ani gulyayut. So, let us repeat it once again. Ya gulyayu, ti gulyayesh, onana gulyayet, mi gulyayem, we gulyaiche, ani gulyayut. The same way we will conjugate this verb also, which is paftaryaj. Gulyaj is to walk or to take a walk, and paftaryaj is to repeat. So, how will you conjugate paftaryaj? Ya paftaryayu, ti paftaryayesh, onana paftaryayet, mi paftaryayem, we paftaryaiche, ani paftaryayut. Paftaryaj is to repeat or to revise. I have written a third verb here, jheet. Jheet is to live or to stay. This is also a similar, this verb has also a similar conjugation. The only deviation is we add an extra consonant ver here while conjugating this verb. For example, ya jivu. So, in addition to this root ji, we are adding an additional consonant ver here, ya jivu, and with the rest of the forms also we will add this consonant to the root. Ya jivu, ti jivyosh, onana jivyot, mi jivyom, we jivyoche, ani jivut. Let us do it once again. Ya jivu, which is I live or I stay, mi ti jivyosh, you live or you stay. On ana живет, he or she stays. Мы живем, we live or we stay. Вы живете, you, that is second person plural number. Вы живете, you live or you stay. And они живут, they live or they stay. So, I will advise you to memorize this, the conjugation of this verb žít, that will be better. So, now we will read out a text. So, there is a small text, I will read out it first with the meanings of the words and then you repeat. The text will be there on your screen. The topic of the text is Maya komnata. Maya komnata is my room. Please listen to the text carefully and repeat. Eta Maya komnata. Eta Maya komnata. This is my room. Maya komnata очень хорошая. Maya komnata очень хорошая. My room is very nice or very good. Моя комната очень хорошая. Тут маленькая кровать. Тут маленькая кровать. Кровать is bed. So, here is a small bed. Рядом стол и стул. Рядом is besides. Стол, a table and a chair. Там красивая картина. Там красивая картина. Там is there. Красивая, as you know, beautiful. Картина. Картина is a painting or picture. So, there is a beautiful picture. Справа белый шкаф тоже. Справа белый шкаф тоже. Шкаф, you already know. Cupboard. Белый is white, which is an adjective. And справа is on the right. So, there is a white cupboard on the right. Sleva televisor. Sleva televisor. Sleva is on the left. So, there is a television on the left. У меня тоже есть маленький ноутбук. У меня тоже есть маленький ноутбук. У меня тоже есть маленький ноутбук. Маленький, as you know, is small and notebook, notebook or laptop. У меня тоже есть. I also have a small laptop. Я и мой брат читаем вместе. Я и мой брат читаем вместе. I and my brother read together. Вместе is together. So, I will read out the text once again. Это моя комната очень хорошая. Тут маленькая кровать. Рядом стол и стул. Там красивая картина. Справа белый шкаф тоже. Слева телевизор. У меня тоже есть маленький ноутбук. Я и мой брат читаем вместе. So, this is all we have for today's lesson. So, what all we have learnt? We have learnt the irregular plurals. In addition to that, we have learnt the months of a year, the numerals from 11 to 20 and the verbs of first conjugation. So, in the next class, we will see you again. Spasiba. До свидания.